question for you before we start our workout. Yeah, what's up? I really don't understand macros. Trust me, you're not the only one. Do you think you can explain them to me in a way that you would explain it to like a 10-year-old? Of course, let's actually go to the kitchen. I'll explain it over there. Here are all the calories you eat throughout the day. They are broken up into 3 categories: our carbs, our fats, and our protein. Each of these macros, which adds up to your total calories that you eat throughout the day, has an important job. It's important that your calories are in the proper ratio so that each macro has enough fuel to do its job. A very baseline ratio of your calories throughout the day is 40% of it coming from carbs, 30% coming from fat, and 30% coming from protein. Protein's main job is to help us build muscle. It also has something called the highest TEF, thermic effective food, which basically means when our body is digesting each of these, it burns the most calories just digesting protein. The more lean muscle mass that you have on your body, the more calories you burn doing nothing. It also helps us stay fuller for longer, so we're not like snacking a lot throughout the day. Protein, for 1 gram, it equals 4 calories. Carbs' job is our main energy source. It converts glycogen into energy for us. And for 1 gram, it equals 4 calories. And fat's main job is to keep our hormones pumping and fabulous and balanced, especially as a woman. Fat decided to be a little different from protein and carbs and decided, you know what? I want to be 9 calories per 1 gram. That's why things like peanut butter, coconut oil, it's so calorically dense for such a little amount because it has a lot of fats in it. If our daily intake consists of way too many carbs and not enough of fats and protein, we're going to have trouble building lean muscle mass, our hormones might be out of whack, and we might have energy crashes throughout the day because of that high carb content. Does that make sense so far? Yes, that actually makes so much more sense. I was way overcomplicating it. Okay, good, because here's where it gets a little confusing. On the weekends, here's where a lot of us introduce a 4th macronutrient, alcohol. Alcohol is actually its own macro category at 7 calories per gram. I already know that these 3 are very good workers and we need to pay them to do their job. Now, this 4th macro, alcohol, does not need to get paid. Our body actually treats it like a toxin. Once we ingest alcohol, it's like, oh my gosh, I need to stop everything that I'm doing and get this out as soon as possible. It halts all the other functions it was doing prior to prioritize getting rid of this toxin. Why is that not a good thing? Because if you're in a calorie deficit and you're trying to burn fat, your body stops prioritizing burning fat and prioritizes getting alcohol out, therefore stalling your fat loss. Does that make sense? Yes, Anna explains why I've been in such a plateau for the past month. I've had a wedding every single weekend and I drink a lot at every single one. And now you know where you can refine and be a little bit better in your deficit. I hope this was helpful. Make sure to follow Julia X Fit for daily fitness tips, and I'll see you guys later.